Well, Lori, as you know, King 5 News and the front page of newspapers across the state, along with thousands of callers, called on Governor Jay Inslee to veto this bill that would have said that parts of the state's Public Records Act do not apply to legislators. Last night, the governor killed the bill, but as you're about to see, the debate will live on.
All right, I will add you to the veto.
No one at the Capitol has ever seen anything quite like it.
Are you asking the governor to veto that?
Thousands of requests for the governor to veto a bill. And when he did, he applauded the actions of the public, calling out what he called a seriously flawed process. The bill to exempt legislators from the Public Records Act did not go through the standard public hearing procedures. In another unusual move, Senate and House Democrats who voted for the bill called for the veto, saying, quote, "We made a mistake by failing to go through a public process." Representative Jerry Paulette says legislators should have also issued an apology.
Here we are talking about issues of transparency, and we don't have a transparent process. Every legislator should be saying, "I'm sorry for this."
Paulette voted for the bill. He supports the release of his calendar and lobbyist meetings, but says in some cases a constituent's privacy needs to be protected, and therefore some records should be exempt. Under the veto agreement, Paulette and other legislators, the media, and the public this time will supposedly work together to come up with a new proposal for next year's legislative session.
I think that people heard from you and the press, and most importantly, we heard from our constituents about how bad they thought the bill itself was, and also how bad they thought the process was that led to the bill.
Republican Representative Paul Graves says the House and Senate should just pass the public records bill he submitted in December, one that Republicans say would treat a state legislator's record just like a county or local official.
I think my idea is far closer to what the people want and what the people deserve.
This public records bill was a result of a lawsuit. Several media organizations, including King 5 News, sued the legislature to establish that senators and representatives are subject to the voter-approved Public Records Act. And the media won a court ruling in January on this lawsuit. Now, initiative backer Tim Eyman is not waiting to see what next year's bill looks like. Today, he filed the paperwork to try to get an issue on the ballot that would prohibit lawmakers from trying to exempt themselves from any part of the Public Records Act. Live in Olympia, Drew Mikkelsen, King 5 News.